Too many people become attached to the personality of these political personas, or fixated on the D or the R after their name. This clouds their judgment and stops them from seeing their policies and agenda for what they really are. As Diana Johnstone, author of Queen of Chaos, The Misadventures of Hillary Clinton, points out, Hillary is best understood not as a person, but as the instrument for the think tanks, Wall Street financiers, and other connected insiders who want to embroil the United States in more illegal wars and plunder the country and its people even further.
I mean, Hillary to me is not even an interesting person. She is simply a shallow, ambitious woman who has decided to make herself the instrument of the Washington think tank persuasion, and is using that to pose as a great expert on world affairs, to be elected as president. She simply is the embodiment of all that is terrible in American foreign policy that has developed over the past decades.
It is no hyperbole to say that the election of Hillary Clinton as president this November would be one of the greatest tragedies in the history of the United States, and perhaps the world. It is incumbent on people of all stripes, American and non-American, Republican and Democrat, progressive and libertarian, anarchists, and those who have never thought about politics a day in their life, to protest her nomination at the Democratic National Convention, work against her campaign for president, and avert the nuclear nightmare that is now coming into view. But as Michelle Chossudovsky of globalresearch.ca points out, this election is fundamentally different. This time, the fate of the world hangs in the balance.
In so many words, Hillary Clinton's foreign policy stance is, quote unquote, to blow up the planet. She has made statements to the effect that a first strike nuclear attack against Russia or Iran is on the table, so that if she is in the White House, she could in fact unleash the unspoken, which is World War III. I think this is something we have to address, both in terms of analysis, but in terms of political choice, so that anybody who wants to blow up the planet is not progressive. Secondly, she has a criminal record, not only in regards to the email scandal, but also in relation to the Clinton Foundation, which is involved in fraud, money laundering, political cronyism, etc. It is amply documented. So that, in effect, the choice for the American people is to elect a war criminal.
Too many people become attached to the personality of these political personas, or fixated on the D or the R after their name. This clouds their judgment and stops them from seeing their policies and agenda. Who has stated in no uncertain terms that she is willing to launch a nuclear strike that would kill hundreds of thousands.
Let me congratulate the Prime Minister on her new role. But can we cut to the chase? Is she personally prepared to authorize a nuclear strike that could kill 100,000 innocent men, women and children?
Yes. And I have to say to the honourable gentleman, the whole point of a deterrent is that our enemies need to know that we would be prepared to use it.
Hillary Clinton is a neocon, a war hawk, a liar, an unindicted criminal, and a Wall Street puppet.